Welcome back to Wicked F150. So as you can see, these are a new set of headlights. They are similar to the Alpha Rexes, but it is by a better known company. These are actually Anzo headlights. This is their new design they're doing. I'm assuming because the old design, you know, the plank here was around this way and not very many people were a fan of that. Everybody likes it on the outside. So this is their new design they're coming out with. You should be able to buy these, I was told, within 90 days. They will have these ready for sale. But they sent me these to make a video and show you guys how good they are. Now this set is not switchback. I was told that they are planning to design the switchback version, but at the moment they are not switchback. And they do come with halogens. The high beam, low beam, this is the high beam bulb that comes with it. It is an H1, okay? And then the low beam, it's an H7, like normal aftermarket headlights. Now, to me, they do have a similar design to the Airaid housings. I found them on Amazon. Never heard of them until last month, actually. So not sure how good they are, any quality or anything like that. But we know Anzos are great quality. So if you like the style, I would obviously definitely go with Anzo. But we already swapped out the bulbs. The lows are the leftover aux beam H7s that I had. And then the gentleman's truck that we're putting them in. CJ, say hi.
What's up?
He got the Hikari Ultras H1 for the high beams. Actually, let's show how they go in. This is basically actually in here. For these, they use a clip design that you can see there that just goes around the bulb, the plate, and holds it in. That is the exact same as any aftermarket headlight that I've seen myself, just to hold the bulb in. My Alpha Rexes are the same way. Now, I'm hoping maybe to get a set of these myself, but we'll see on that. Maybe different, quote unquote, if I can. But we're going to throw both of these in, and this truck, this is actually also the gentleman that got the old rims. Looks pretty good with the magnetic gray there, doesn't it? We will then compare the Alpha Rex and the Anzo, so then you guys can, you know, make an informed decision. Let's go ahead and put them in. So as you can see, they are in. They're ready to go. They're working. The planks are actually brighter than the Alpha Rexes. I'll show you that in a minute. But to get the planks on all the time as your driving lights, you do have to go into forescan and change that. Now mine was already set up like that to do the lows as my driving lights, so I did the same thing to his, and they work. As soon as you put it in, start the truck, put it in drive, the lows and the planks come on. Without the forescan, the planks did not come on. But the install was super easy, same as the Alpha Rex headlights, same as any other headlight. You just unbolt it, you plug in the wires, and that's it. It's plug and play. So it really does make it super simple to get them working. Literally anybody can do it. I've shown you how to take apart the entire front, so you should not have any issues with that. Of course, I will throw that in a card at the top of the screen, so that way you don't have to look through all of the videos to find out how to remove all the front to swap out your housings. But it is super simple. It could be an hour job and they're done. An hour and a half to use forescan then, if you're not familiar with it, or if you have to update your license, which is free to use forescan. But I'm trying to think if I don't have any negatives to say about them. I don't. Now, don't get me wrong, the reflector for the high beam instead of the projector like the Alpha Rex, I mean, visually, it's not the best. I mean, you have a projector at the top and then the reflector at the bottom versus two projectors. However, I get the point behind it. The point of a high beam is to get the most visibility you possibly can at night, and a reflector is going to do that for you instead of a projector to focus your beam more. A reflecting like they have there in the high beam is going to give you a widespread output, which is exactly what you want when you're using your high beam. So I get the point behind it. I do. Functionality wise, it makes a lot more sense, of course. I do kind of like these better. This side that you can't really see because of this output here, while these are smooth. There is no coming out on there. And that one is just a clear reflector instead of, you know, these. So I do like the design better, and the black inside the housing is a lot cleaner than this. Now, don't get me wrong, truck's a little muddy. That video will be coming. But though the inside of this housing looks a lot better than the Alpha Rex, it does. I like Anzo's new design. I really do. The install was super simple, and they're super bright. Let's go ahead and turn them on. That is great. I really do think it looks amazing with the magnetic gray, though. It really, really does. So that's, now remember, they do come halogen. We threw the old aux beam H7s that I still had in the low beams for them to have at the moment. But, and of course, there's the output. Don't mind the dirty garage. So the cutoff there, it is supposed to have that. That is when all aftermarket housings have that. It's for oncoming traffic, of course. You want that cutoff, but it does, the cutoff is better than the Alpha Rex's. Alpha Rex initial cutoff is very drastic between the two. You have to go back, you have to go in and fix that. That cutoff isn't drastic at all. It is very slight drop down. So that's, you don't have to change that. It's good right out of the box. So I will absolutely give Anzo that as well. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and compare them. Let's get mine on here. So, if you can see, the Anzo is a much whiter light than this one, than the Alpha Rex. It's a lot brighter. The output's a lot brighter and it's whiter. Like this, for whatever reason in the camera they both look yellow, but this is clear white, and this one has a little bit of a dull whitish blue kind of tinge to it. So the Anzos definitely are, it's, to me, it would be an upgrade over the Alpha Rexes. It really is. I like them. Don't forget, they will be available within 90 days from Anzo. I hope you guys liked the video. Hit like, subscribe, share it. I will see you guys next time.